This is part 3 of the Bible code, where what I did here is I'm isolating the two terms "tie" that I found within the scripture. When I searched throughout the whole Bible looking for LA Cali to see if there's additional words hooked up with it, and I found "tie" twice, and I think it's very divine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to expand on this search and see if I can find more terms within this whole matrix. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to search. I like to search for dates. Excuse me, and the reason why is, that makes it more better. So what I like to do is I like to turn letters into numbers, just like what they do in the Hebrew. Like for example, the first letter Aleph, Aleph in Hebrew means 1, and then it goes on. The second letter equals 2. I use the same principle in the English. A equals 1, B equals 2. So I'm going to use the word E. E equals 5. G equals 7. And then the letter P equals 70. 5770. Now 5770 in the Hebrew calendar means the year 2010, which is now. So I'm going to use that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see if anything happens. So I'm going to do a search within this whole matrix and hit the word search and see if something shows up. Now these are all the skips that I found. Skip paces, 4 paces apart, and so on. Now as you see here, I just typed this all in. I don't see anything significant here. This is just random stuff. Nothing really points out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to search for EGP showing up horizontally, just like this main term here. And what I do to do that is I simply type in very close to the skip of 92073, which is the main term. So what I'm going to do is hit 92060, and then I'm going to hit 92090. Keep it very close. Hit OK, hit search. See what happens. See if I find anything. I found 2 terms, but where are they going to be on this whole matrix? Well, let's find out. That's very close. See how close they are together? See how they're stacked together like this? This is the kind of stuff that I like to find, because this could be anywhere. This could be anywhere in this matrix, but when they're close together like that, that's good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold on to that for right now, and I'm going to go a little bit further to see if I can find more horizontal EGP terms. So I'm going to type in EGP again, and I'm going to go double what it is, because I'm going to show you in a second. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit 184, and I'll show you why I'm doing this. 140, 184, 150. Hit OK and hit search. I have 2 more terms here. Actually, what I'm going to do is hit 160. I'm going to show you why. Now there's 3 terms here. Now C184146, this is exactly what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something that's totally horizontal. And then this right here is very close to being horizontal, kind of close. Now you see this up here? This is something I like to try to avoid. See how it's spread across too much? I try to avoid those as much as possible. So what I'm going to do is either I can cover it or I can just get rid of it. So I'm going to get rid of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit 1858 and get rid of that term, because I don't want to see that, and it's too far away from the others. Hit search, and now I only have 184146. Now what is so unique about both of these? I'm going to show you why. This is very close to this right here at the end term. See how close it is? This is connecting at the P. You see where it says EGP? This is connecting right at the end. This right here is connecting right close to the end. You see how similar it is? How both of them are just intersecting with one another, making a pattern? This is what I'm looking for. The stuff that makes a pattern. Now, I'm going to show you even more terms that I found. I found this other term when I was looking around. I was just browsing. HREE. This is another term that I found, and I'm going to add that. I'm going to show you why. And I'm going to use the horizontal skip, 92073, 92073, and isolate that. Now HREE I also found again hooking up with EGP, and I'm going to show you where that's at. So I'm going to type in HREE again, right over here. And the skip for that one is 184149. And I'm going to show you where that's at. That is right here. It's intersecting perfectly at the end of EGP. And this one right here is connecting very near, very similar to this right here. What does HREE mean? Well, I'm going to show you. HREE is a rare earth element. There are approximately 15 rare earth elements. And I was sitting there saying to myself, what does this have to do with this right here, this Bible code? It doesn't make any sense. You know, so I sat there and I looked around and I did some searching around here, and I'm going to show you what I found. I'm going to do a quick find here, and what I did is I found this right here, a rare earth element mine in California is set to reopen by 2012. That's kind of interesting. By 2012. And we're talking about California right here, LA, California. You know, and then what I did is I found this one right here too. They said that China produces over 95% of the world's rare earth supply. Now I'm going to show you some significant earthquakes. This is the reason why I searched for Thai, because if you look at this right here, these are the significant earthquakes in the last months. You have the famous one, Chile. We know about that one. We have a very minor one in Los Angeles, but it was pretty major. It did some shaking. It was 4 on the Richter scale. And then you have the Baja California, which is right near Los Angeles, happening again. But look at this right here. You have northern Sumatra, the next one. That's actually very near Thailand. And as you see right here, the word Thai connected with this. Now, the next one that you see, these two right here are the next ones, but they're not near populated areas. The next one here is China. Now, could this be a coincidence that HREE right here, and when I'm looking this up, China produces most of it? And this is the next one right here. I did a quick search here. These are the ones that they're actually planning to open up to compete with China, because China makes most of them. They are making one in Central Australia. Now, I looked at the significant earthquakes. The Solomon Islands right here that happened after the Thailand one, that's actually right near Australia. I think that's very divine, but that's, you know, everybody has their own beliefs. And then they're building one in California, another one in Australia again, and you know, and one more place too, which doesn't show up, but you know, most of them do within the earthquakes. So this one right here and this one right here. Now go to part 4 if you like. I'm going to expound on the other one, the other Thailand one, which is not showing, but I'm going to expand that one. So please go to part 4 to watch that one.